Everyone, welcome to my channel, of which we're going to be discussing different skills and strategies that will help you understand ICT better and pass your IG exams and A levels. So today we're going to discuss about chapter 7, which is system development life cycle. System development life cycle, it is a 6-phase methodology that is used to create a new system or to update an existing system. So let's go into detail. We have 6 stages, which are analysis stage, design stage, development and testing, implementation, documentation. Lastly, we have evaluation. So let's start with analysis stage. In this stage, we find out more about the existing system. We research about the existing system. What are the problems that this new system is facing? We use different methodologies like questionnaire, observation. We can observe what's going on around, or we can use a questionnaire to give to the users to find out what are the problems they're facing in the old system. After analysis, after analyzing the old system and finding out what the users are really looking for, then you're going to put those ideas into a paperwork. You're going to design how your system is going to look like. Designing stage. In designing stage, this is all about designing, creating the outline, how the system is going to look like. So in designing stage, you use methods like flow charts, data flow diagrams, to show how the new system will look like on a paper, or you can design using a computer. After designing, you now develop and test. Development and testing goes together because a new system, it is tested once it's done, once you are done creating it. If you develop a chunk, you test it. If it's working, you develop another chunk, you test it. So in this development stage, we use modular testing or module testing. You test them in modules. For example, if you're dealing with an input module and then you are done dealing with the input module, you're going to test it before going to the processing module. The third stage, development and testing. The fourth one, that's implementation. Once you are done development and testing, you implement the system. Implementing the system means putting it into use. Putting it into use. So there are 4 main implementation methods that you're going to use. One is pilot. Second one is phased. Third one is direct. And the fourth one is parallel. So we're going into details in the next video what those implementation methods are. After implementing, and then the following stage is documentation. You have implemented the system, and then you need to document for those that are going to use the system or those that are going to repair the system. So documenting is done into 2 types: user documentation and technical documentation. User documentation is a document that is going to be produced to allow users to use the system effectively, to guide users how they're going to use the system. While technical documentation is going to guide technicians if they want to repair the system or they want to update the system. So in the technical documentation, there are things like the language used when coding, the version of the software. The last stage is now evaluation. In evaluation stage, there's nothing like designing and coding. the system analyst or the system developer looks at how the system is working compared to the needs of the users. You get it? The user's needs compared to what's now on the ground. And now that's what we call evaluation. In the next class, we're going to talk about implementation strategies.